Okay, traders. So in this video, we will be figuring out what comes next after the reset has actually happened, guys. The reset took place yesterday. Bitcoin dumped by 20%. The fundings got reset on all the derivative exchanges. The open interest got shaken out as well. So now, what are we looking at, guys? We are looking at another trend to potentially start picking up from these levels. Now, the point of this entire video is to find out which of the markets are going to pick up. Is it going to be the DeFi market? Is it going to be the DAO market? Is it going to be the exchange tokens market? So guys, without any ado, the first page is this Discord channel, the Cryptotica Discord channel. So guys, you can go ahead and you can join that. I will leave the invitation links down in the description below. I will be actively posting all the charts and all the price actions as to whatever is happening in the market, and wherever we are formulating some bullish postures. For example, this one right here, Tezos against BTC on 3-day time frame, is actually having a bullish cross, guys. I'll be making a comprehensive video on Tezos as well pretty soon. So guys, go to the link down in the description, join the Discord server. Guys, the first candidate obviously is going to be Bitcoin, as this is going to be the pretty much trend decider, trend definer, and everything for the crypto space for the coming days, as we are simply range bound. Guys, this means good news. This means good news for most of the altcoins. If Bitcoin gets volatile, these altcoins will probably shit their pants. If Bitcoin gets volatile by, let's just say, 20% on this particular move, guys, these altcoins will be extremely volatile. You saw that, you saw that 2 days ago, guys. You saw that what happened, guys. Look, any it just depends on the liquidity, guys. This is the most liquid crypto asset. This is an asset with 1.5 trillion market capital, and it dumps by 20%. This means that any other asset which is probably less than a billion in market capital, guys, that's gonna go down. That's gonna be volatile by more than 35 to 40%, guys. Anyway, so coming back to the point right here, guys, as far as we are below this zone, below 60k basically, guys, are we trading BTC? No, we are not trading BTC. We are here to judge our trend. We are here to we're here to find out whether the crypto markets are actually going to pick up from these areas, or are they going to simply consolidate on these levels, right? So guys, until we are not reclaiming the 60k levels from these levels, most likely Bitcoin will stay sideways and chop within this support and resistance line right here, guys. We're going to be trending below this dynamic trending resistance line as well. So guys, now you broke this entire squeeze to the downside. This was a pretty matured formulation. This was a pretty good looking chart pattern, guys. This is textbook squeeze, a rising wedge, a descending triangle as well. So guys, we broke to the downside with conviction with a bearish engulf candle right here. We stopped right onto the 51k zones, although we wigged all the way down below to 50k, but we got support on the 12-hour time frame all the way towards these levels, aligning perfectly with this entire liquid zone, guys. Now we can go ahead and we can expand this one to these areas as well. If we go to the small time frames, this would be pretty relevant, right? So guys, in the interim, in the mid time frames, Bitcoin really has to hold the 50k levels. Now, is it going to be a death sentence for most of the altcoins if we break below 50k? No, guys, the macro is still bullish, right? You are most likely going to violate this entire trend if you lose the 45k levels, guys. Now this is a good low right here. This is a good matured formulation right here, as well as most of the liquidity entered the market around these price points right after the Tesla pump right here, guys. This is why these areas are of critical significance, right? So the breakdown target from this wedge, just according to the definition, is going to be aligning with somewhere around these levels, guys. This is going to be 45k, right? But until you are trending in this box, you are completely fine with the BTC price action and most of the crypto coins, altcoins as well, guys, right? Okay, so the next candidate for this analysis is Maker, guys. This is a DAO, Maker DAO, right? So guys, from DAO markets we have Maker. This is going to be deciding most of the things, as this is one of the most dominant DAOs, guys, in this entire crypto space, right? This is why the way Maker is going to trend is going to define what the other DAOs are going to do, guys. For example, what Dash is going to do as well. It really depends on how Maker performs in the market, guys. This is how it goes, right? So now you did break out of this entire 3-year long accumulation range, which means that prices will sustain above the $1,000 levels for a very long time, guys. You squeezed out in the zone for 3 years. You got accumulated for 3 years, guys. Anybody who had to sell Maker is gone, most likely is out of the market. There are only buyers, guys. We are dealing with a bull trend. We are dealing with the bull market right here. Most likely you'll only have buyers lined up on particular levels, right? This is why you do have particular levels set out on this price action as well. It's pretty clear, guys, step by step price action right here, right? Okay, So what recently happened with the previous, well, let's just say the last two candle closures and opens on the 3-day time frame was a confirmation of this resolution right here, guys. Now this was a huge range which took a while to formulate itself, guys. This squeeze happened for more than 3 months, right? And you did resolve to the upside, which means that you were expanding on the volatility as well, guys. If you jump on the daily time frame, the volatility did expand when we were trying to break out on these points, right? This means that most likely your upside move from these levels are going to be sustained, which means that the Dow market is going to trend, guys, as far as Maker. Okay, all right. If Maker is actually going to be trending above the 3K levels, the Dow markets will pick up from these price points, which includes Dash and a lot of other DAOs as well, guys. Mantra DAO as well. The Om. Om against USD is probably gonna trend if Maker trends to the upside, right? Okay, guys. Let's just see if we do have anything on the 12-hour time frame as well. You're trending perfectly fine with the 21 simple moving average. The previous correction was a simple retest of the 21 simple moving average right here. And guys, we are bullishly crossed. We are above the 200 simple moving average right here, and this accumulation breakout. Well, to be honest, guys, this bullish cross has already performed up. Well, you can see right here, guys, 650% move right of the bullish cross right here, right of the golden cross on 12-hour time frame. Let's just see if we do have some golden cross on 3-day. Of course we do have, guys. This is crazy. We have all the golden crosses, all the bullish crosses as well happening on Maker DAO, which means that yeah, your trend is about to stay, and guys, this is strengthening to the upside, which means that we do have a lot of potential upside. Now, do we want to really talk about the upside targets? Hell yeah, why not, guys? Why not, right? We're gonna be simply going ahead and taking a look at the Fibonacci levels of retracements as well to the upside. Now, guys, we are clearing the 4.236, which was aligning perfectly with this resistance line right here. We are headed towards 7.648, guys, all the way towards 5.1k. Holy crap, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. So our first and foremost target for Maker DAO is gonna be looking clear onto these levels, and if you do clear this level out right here, guys, 7.2k is not out of the question, right? Guys, 7.2k from these levels is not a far-fetched opinion. It's just 100% move to the upside, whereas your other cryptos, other DAOs, they do have far more potential upside, guys. Alright, guys, I guess the levels on Maker DAO are pretty clear. The next candidate we have Chainlink, guys. Oracle, DeFi Oracle as well, liquidity provider. Chainlink is your bull tar. You're crazy, guys. Crazy bullish price action ever since the inception, guys. Ever since the trading actually started happening on Binance on February 2019, guys. Starting from 30 cents, currently standing at $30, guys. You're pretty high on the charts as well. You are 10,000, you're 11,000% up from the bear market, and guys, you're still trending to the upside. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this trend. This is a good constructive behavior in terms of bullish piece of price action on Chainlink. And guys, look at this reset. Look at this goddamn reset. As soon as we failed to actually maintain this support right here, we failed. And guys, well, guess what? This was a bear trap, guys. This was a bear. So this is why. Had you been trading Chainlink on leverage, had you been simply taking 3x long positions as well, you would have been mostly wiped out of the market, as this down move was more than 34%, guys. Even 3x leveraged moves get wiped out in a bull trend, guys. Now hear me pretty precisely on this statement. In a bull run, there are going to be far more long liquidations than short liquidations, guys. It's as obvious as it gets. It's because greed, guys. Bull markets is equals to max greed, guys. Fucking max greed, right? This is why everybody could go 10x, 100x long on these levels, and they would feel like, oh, it's just going to go to the upside, blindsided by the fact that, guys, these are fucking markets. Markets can do whatever the fuck they want to do. They can go up, down, round in circles, sideways. You know this from Wolf of the Wall Street as well. Nobody can tell you where the stock is going to head towards, guys. In our case, cryptocurrencies, nobody's going to tell you. But look at this macro picture, guys. This is a simple bull trend, whereas the 12-hour is in trending motion as well, guys. This is why staying away from leverage would have been a precise play, would have been a good play out in this current move to the upside, as you would have not been shaken out. And guys, look, we simply got grabbed below this support right here, guys. We just wigged below this price point right here on a daily on the daily time frame as well, guys. Look Holy cow. Guys, we could be potentially looking at some follow through pretty soon on Chainlink price action. But if we do start closing daily candles back below again your $35.5 levels, guys, this would mean potential problems, right? But this one crazy guys. This is just crazy, guys. You wigged and you just went up 35% to the upside, guys. This is why Chainlink is yet another hurdle. If you're looking at some intraday ninja moves on this one, you can do that as well. To be honest with you, you can trade this one, guys. This is pretty liquid as well, guys. The intraday time frames, for me personally, guys, my favorite time frame is the 10-minute time frame. If you're looking at intraday, guys, check this one out right here. It was simple retest of the 200 simple moving average, and you bounced hard after that, guys. This is a 4% trade right here for you, right? So if you go ahead with some couple of $1,000 in position in long exposure for just like an hour or something, you can be nailing 5% move to the upside with this simple trade right here happening from the 10-minute 200 simple, guys. Check this one out right here. Bam, you come down, you go to the upside, guys. All right, few examples again. Bam, you go to the upside. Bam, you go to the upside back again. You get picked up at the 200 simple again and again and again. So, guys, this is why the 200 simple on the 10-minute time frame is really great in terms of trading any asset for that matter in the intraday time frames, guys. Is that going to define the long-term picture? No, certainly not. Whereas your daily time frame is quite telling of the fact that somebody got fucked right here. Somebody sold a huge chunk of chain links right here as the market really panicked, guys. This was a crazy shakeout as well. Do we have any bearish divergence happening on a daily and beyond? Well, guys, to be honest with you, this is not a bearish divergence. This is just we got reaccumulated in this range for more than 3 months, guys. This is why you can't really compare this peak and this peak right here. Whereas the 3-day time frame, if you do squeeze the time frame out, are you well, no, not really. This is not really a bearish divergence, guys. You could have confirmed this one as a bearish divergence had you closed this entire bearish engulf candle below this candle closure right here at $33. Then this bearish divergence would have confirmed, right? Whereas you simply wigged below this area right here. You want to go to the upside back again on the caretaker RSI. You're looking fine, guys. This is under bullish motion right here, and the TSI had a fresh bullish cross right here above these areas, guys, signifying this trend to be a confirmed breakout. A confirmed breakout, guys. Most of the momentum oscillators, RSI above 60 on 3-day, guys. Most of the momentum oscillators on the higher time frames on Chainlink are extremely bullish. This is why any move down is most likely going to be a shakeout. And guys, this is where this fucking Dalai Lama pattern happened back again, guys. Now, what do I mean by Dalai Lama pattern? The Dalai Lama pattern is one of the most interesting crypto patterns, guys. It started happening when Bitcoin was actually pulling itself away from shit and getting into a bull market, right? We started looking at a lot of patterns which were like this. You would trend to the upside very slowly with extreme low volatility, guys. You would go for the last expansion and then you'll just bam, right? And what will happen is that you will not be able to break some floor right here on these levels, right? And then ultimately you will look at this price action, the price action drifting away from you kind of situation, right? This pattern is Dalai Lama pattern. Now, guys, I will dig deep into the fact that why do we call this piece of shit Dalai Lama or something? It's just funny, man. It's completely funny. But this is a pure example of price action pulling away from you. And guys, this generally happens when your down moves, when your downside price actions are quite unsustainable, as there are simply buyers in some levels, right? There are no sellers beyond some certain points. There are only buyers which are going to pick up the assets onto any levels. And this is what happens. You step your way to the upside, take down the previous high from where you quite literally capitulated, and then so on and so forth. You head to the upside, guys. This is your Dalai Lama pattern. It's freaking hilarious, man. Alright, so guys, this is what happened on Chainlink right here, guys, as we did dump below some key levels. But onto these price points, guys, there was no seller. There was no seller sitting here at these price point. This is why you simply got picked to the upside, guys. Now, this is another conversation that we could have most likely in the Discord channel as well, guys, which is just the way some of the price levels onto the upside are unsustainable. In a bull market, some price levels on the downsides will be unsustainable as well, guys. Did you get it? All right, you will get it if you didn't. But guys, this is a fine looking Dalai Lama pattern right here, and you will be confirming your trend back again if you start trending above this dynamic support line right here, guys. Most likely, if the prices do come back down to these levels, guys, it'll be an opportunity. It'll be most likely an opportunity, guys. You did have your shakeout, and on the higher time frames, you closed like a charm, guys. You closed. This is a good rejection of downside price action right here. So most likely, you will be looking at some upthrust. You would be looking at some kind of follow through. However, if we do fail to hold the 21 simple and we start trending below this one, guys, this would mean that we could potentially consolidate on Chainlink for some more time, guys, some more time. But if you do see the prices coming back to this support line right here, buy it. Buy this one. Buy this one, guys. Trust me when I say this. Buying Chainlink's capitulation in this bull run has been a crazy ride, guys. Every single time you see some intraday capitulation, you see some forceful selling, you see some crazy volatility expansion to the downside on Chainlink, guys. There have been opportunities. There have been massive buying opportunities. One of them being right here, guys. Crazy opportunity at $10 levels. You capitulated below the 200 simple, and there was no downside after that. There was a simple 300%, 350% move to the upside from this area right here, from this price action right here. Could we be potentially looking at something like this back again? Most likely, guys, most likely. Now I really want to dig deep into Chainlink's price action against Bitcoin, as well as most of the interesting things that are happening right there, guys. I do have a lot of alerts set right here. I think that this alert is pretty irrelevant right here. I'm going to take this away, but if we do come back down to these levels, I'm going to be buying Chainlink. I'm going to be buying a huge chunk of Chainlink. Now, this is not a financial advice, guys. You know the drill. Any freaking content coming out of YouTube is not a financial advice, guys. None of the good YouTubers are going to be telling you what to do with your money, guys. None of the good YouTubers are going to be promoting leveraged exchanges, leveraged trades as well, guys, as derivatives are the biggest instruments of financial destruction, guys. Derivatives are the biggest. Although, if you have your risk management in place, if you have a system which is back tested multiple times, if you have a working, let's just say, a working procedural kind of situation for you in terms of analysis, and there are certain patterns when they do formulate themselves, and you have a higher degree of well, let's just say success onto these patterns, then you can simply go ahead and you can make trades on derivative markets. But guys, if you are irresponsible with your capital on the derivative markets, you'll get wrecked, guys. You'll get wrecked. And most of the people entering the derivative markets, trading these Bitcoin futures and perpetual contracts, the new players will most likely end up giving most of their money into the market, guys. This is why derivatives are the biggest instruments of financial destruction, right, guys? Spot holdings, spot exposure is completely fine in a bull trend. It's completely fine, right? All right, guys. Chainlink against BTC on the daily time frame, guys. Look at this candle right here. Now, this signifies strength. This signifies the fact that most likely in the coming days we could be looking at a golden cross happening between the 200 simple and the 55 simple moving average, guys. We are quite far from that thing to actually happen, but guys, we could be looking at that pretty soon. We could be looking at that in the coming weeks as well, in the following 2 weeks as well, guys. As you can see, whenever guys, we simply had we just had one single bullish cross. We just had one golden cross on Chainlink against Bitcoin, and as soon as it turned out to be a bearish cross right here, guys, we capitulated down below, right? So guys, this was a perfect looking trade from these price points all the way towards the bearish cross of about a 2000% happening in a bear market, guys. This was entirely a bear market, right? So what could happen potentially right here is that you could be formulating yet another bullish cross, which could set out for another trending move on Chainlink to the upside, guys. Now, the first and foremost target is going to be aligning perfectly with this dynamic trending resistance line, which is quite significant on Chainlink against Bitcoin, guys. We could be testing this one out pretty soon, guys, pretty soon. And standing at these current price points, it is an up move of 55%, guys. If we start trending above this trend line right here, guys, the first and foremost target is going to be the all-time highs retest. And guys, you know the drill. You know the Fibonacci areas of interest to the upside. That is going to be landing with the 1.272 at first, 1.618 second, and the 2.618 at last, happening around the 370,000 satoshis. Now, guys, we are talking about these levels, standing at these levels. It's just a far-fetched opinion, to be honest with you, but this is a 400% move to the upside on the BTC pair, guys. The 2.618. if we talk about Link against USDT onto the same magnitude of price action, if it actually starts trending above this support right here, guys, 400% move, and let's just assume that BTC is going to be range bound below 60k levels, 400% move on Chainlink, well, it's off the charts. It's quite literally off the charts, guys. This is going to be aligning with the $200 Chainlink. Now, here comes a little anomaly, right? If we simply go ahead and we discuss the facts, Chainlink is one of the assets which is quite liquid, which has a lot of market capital, guys. Chainlink has a lot of market cap, right? So Chainlink, let's just check out the Chainlink market cap as well, guys. Do we have Link market cap? Do we have Link market cap? No. So if you just simply go ahead and type these assets, you generally get the market cap for these ones on TradingView itself, but it looks to me like no, you don't have any Chainlink market capital data, or I'm not probably doing a good job trying to find this one out, guys. But we do have a good market capital in Chainlink. All right, let me just try to find out what the real market cap is for Chainlink. We have 16 billion worth of market capital, guys. Now, if we talk about a 400% move to the upside from these price points, that could potentially align with 80 billion market capital on Chainlink, guys. Somewhere around the 80 billion market capital. Now, if that really happens, guys, if Chainlink actually outperforms the market by 400% move to the upside, guys, Chainlink could be competing with BNB. Now, BNB is a coin on which everything is happening, guys. NFT, DeFi, lending, borrowing, exchange, everything is happening, guys. DEX as well on top of Binance Smart Chain, guys. So many things happening. Now, Chainlink is just an oracle, guys. It's just an oracle. It's just a liquidity provider, data provider. Now, competing with BNB is going to be a big thing, to be honest with you. Whereas, you can certainly argue about the fact that you can certainly take down Dogecoin and XRP in the coming days, guys. Now, XRP stands at 64 billion. I don't know what's stopping Chainlink to actually take down XRP in terms of the market capital, guys. Now, this one's standing at 64 billion, Chainlink at 16 billion right now. Well, to be honest with you guys, that could happen. Now, that could align pretty much with the $200 targets on Chainlink. That is a far-fetched analysis as well. But if you're going to be trending like this to the upside, your long-term holdings portfolio on Chainlink could shine. Guys, now this was a pretty long shill on Chainlink, and this was a comprehensive analysis as well. Alright, guys, next up we have Uniswap. Now, guys, we have real problems. We have real problems below this area right here, guys. This was a pretty clear that this had to be a breakout, right? This had to be a breakout above the $35 levels, as the levels were pretty clear, guys. You came back down. You washed out all the long positions back again, guys. And on my previous videos, I was talking about the fact that, well, I did make that previous video on Uniswap when we were trending somewhere here, guys. And we were dealing with this squeeze right here, guys. This squeeze did result to the upside, and we did meet our target, guys. This was a precise looking trade right here. We did meet our targets all the way towards the $38 levels, but ultimately it just got back down. Signaling that there is a lot of distribution going on onto these price points and these price points. Just something like this similar situation is happening right here. So we do have a lot of potential distribution addresses, guys. A lot of people just getting rid of Uniswap tokens and probably jumping into something else which do have better risk reward opportunities in the market, guys. This is why this is happening again and again, right? But guys, we can't just simply talk about the fact that we are looking at further downside price action until you are trending above the 321 simple, as no matter how devastating this down move would look like, you are still on the macro, on the 3 time frame, you are still trending and getting reaccumulated with the 21 simple moving average, whereas your RSI is still fine, guys. Your RSI is still fine. Your caretaker RSI is fine as well. You're above the bullish motion, guys. You're above the bullish control zone. Okay, you can argue about the fact that the TSI is actually resetting itself, guys. This is a reset. This is an oscillator reset right here. You had this bearish cross right here. What happened was a simple consolidation. You never broke the range, guys. You never broke the range. You never left the 21 simple on the 3-year time frame, and your TSI is simply trending down, which means that we could be looking at a potential oscillator reset. Now, here comes. You see a 3-day time frame TSI crossing to the upside in a bullish posture again, guys. That would be your ultimate signal, I believe. That would be your ultimate signal to go long on Uniswap as your spot holdings as well. Most likely that would guys, Uniswap, when it really starts outperforming the market, it does with utmost style, right? Guys, this one started outperforming the entire market onto the $3.7 levels. We are standing 10x above those price points, guys. You can't really complain about this. You can't really complain about this asset right here. This piece of price action right here is completely bullish, completely fine, completely neat looking onto these levels as well. Although, now here comes, you are grinding on this RSI trend right here. Okay, guys, now this is pretty much clear. This is as clear as it can get. We are in this trending channel, this RSI trending channel right here, and if you see the RSI getting back above 60 and it starts trending above this diamond trending resistance line right here, guys, this is when the TSI will actually start curling to the upside back again, which would mean a confirmed buy signal in the macro. We are not dealing with a buy signal as of now. The short-term trade was well, let's just say the short-term trade was pretty precise, guys. This one aligned perfectly with this diamond trending resistance line as well. So, guys, we do have multiple resistance on top of us, guys. The $40 levels is certainly a resistance right here. But as far as you're holding these levels to the downside on the 21 simple moving average, you're fine on 3-day time frame, guys. Now, the 12-hour time frame is, well, 12-hour is also above the 200 simple moving average. So your higher time frames and your medium time frames on Uni are still bullish. They are still bullish, right? Although on the 12-hour time frame, you're looking at a fresh bearish cross right here. You could be looking at a potential reset of oscillators as well, guys. As you on, like, in terms of price action, you did not really lose hold on these grounds, guys. This was a very, very key critical support right here, and it looks to me like you never really close below this price point right here. So, guys, you have to be vigilant about this area again. Now, if you start losing $26 levels onto the downside, even on a 12-hour closing basis, guys, this could mean that we could be potentially looking at a closure below the 200 simple on 12-hour as well, which would mean that the trend would certainly get into jeopardy, and it would be really choppy to even trade Uniswap, guys, even trade. So now this defines that the DAO markets could be stronger in terms of trending behavior after this particular reset, guys. Now, MakerDAO certainly has a good looking bullish posture. If you do compare this one with Uniswap, MakerDAO has a good looking bullish posture, whereas Uniswap, it does not really have a lot of bullish things happening. So DeFi space is not really strengthful after the dump, right? This is what we have concluded with. So, guys, next up we have Chiliz did retest the previous all-time high right after this grind breakout, and guys, it looks to me like you do want to consolidate further down the line, right? It means that you could be consolidating in this box kind of situation for some more time, and you could test the liquidities onto the upside and the downside as well while you are squeezing against these price points, guys. The 3-year time frame is quite suggestive of the fact that 21 simple is still guiding the trend, and guys, look, this one really likes to trend with the 21 simple moving average in a very, very bullish fashion. Okay, you can certainly argue about the fact that you could potentially have a lot of turbulence onto, like, below a dollar level, guys, because we are simply coming from 0.3 cents, guys. Chiliz, freaking bull tart coming from 0.3 cents, guys, currently trading almost at a dollar level regions, guys. This is why we do need a lot of consolidation and we do need a lot of market settlement, as we do have to decide this one out. It could take a lot of time. The Chiliz against the Chiliz market could take some time to actually follow through with the price action and the rest of the market as well, guys. Look, give this one some break. It has had a crazy run to the upside, guys. This was an exponential move to the upside. If I do take the logarithmic chart away, guys, check this one out. Your entire 3-year long piece of price action simply gets dwarfed, guys, in front of this one right here. This is madness, guys. Look, had I been doing TA back in the days, guys, well, let's just say even in December last year, guys, this is what it would have looked like, and the price action follow through was something like this. If I simply take out the logarithmic values, guys, it's crazy, right? Crazy. So give this one some break. This one really wants a break, guys, and it looks to me like you do have declining tops under formulation, signaling that you do have potential consolidation happening on Chiliz, guys. Now the 12-hour time frame would certainly define it better in terms of your declining tops, right? You wicked here, now you wick here. Now let's just see if we consolidate and if we wick somewhere onto these levels right here, somewhere onto the $0.7 levels as well, guys. This would certainly confirm the theory of declining tops, and we would be looking at some further consolidation aligning with this direct trending resistance line right here, and you could get grabbed onto some key levels, guys. Now this could align like okay, who am I? Like, I who am I? I am Mr. Propagator right here for you guys, sharing away all of my edge as a trader for free. So hit that like, go for the subscribe. But my point being, who am I to actually have a crystal ball and narrate the price action out right here? Guys, look, this will go to the upside when the market decides. It's not, I'm not sitting here, I can't decide where the price action could go, neither can you. What we can do is we can simply have a lot of clarity in terms of some technical levels, and guys, we could look at some levels of relevance rather than just fiddling around the price action, right? So guys, this price action is quite telling of the fact that you really got to be patient, guys. You really got to be patient. Although, if you clear these levels on a 12-hour closing basis, Chile will start trending to the upside, probably above $1, guys, and most likely do another 2x all the way towards a $2 levels, guys. $2 chilies could not be a far-fetched opinion standing in such market environments, guys. $2 chilies is not it's not a far-fetched opinion, to be honest with you, right? So guys, now what are we looking at? Let's just do some Elliott wave analysis as well, as I can actually see a 5-wave formulation, guys. If you do take this one out right here, if you do take the consolidation, or you know what, we can go ahead and we can take this entire range as your first wave, guys, as your first wave. Or let's just take this one out, B and your C. Now the C wave is your greatest wave, right? Now the C wave is your greatest in terms of magnitude of the price action. This is why this entire run to the upside could be considered as your third wave. This is why this was crazy expansive, guys. Now the first wave right here consolidated somewhere around the 618 retracement out of this entire up leg, right? This is why your B point is quite valid right here, and your C wave is valid as well, as this was this piece of price action was the craziest out of this entire wave motion, right? So guys, in the coming days and the months on Chile's price action, what potentially could happen is that if we go ahead and take this entire okay, all right, let's do it that way, right? We could come back down and retest these levels onto the price points, and then we can expand to the upside all the way to other 2.618 levels, guys. And this could take a while. Right? The 2.618, although aligning perfectly with the $2.5 levels, guys, it is above my $2 targets as well. Oh, okay, it's not my target, but it is what market could potentially look out for if we clear $1 levels on Chile's, guys. Now this could happen, right? So being patient with Chile's is going to be the key right here. Although if you're a long-term hodler, if you've been holding Chile's onto these levels and you're standing here, guys, you're completely fine. You're good. You're good in terms of the BTC price action trending as well. If we look at some BTC market top, then it would be a good time to really get rid of your bags on Chile's. But until Bitcoin is actually consolidating onto some key levels above 50k levels, you're fine on Chile's, guys. And you could be guys, the fourth wave is the bastard of all the waves. The fourth wave is the most annoying wave, right? And this could potentially happen onto these levels. After that, after the resolution of this consolidation right here, then we can go to the upside. But guys, look, you can't really put a timeline. It could happen today, tomorrow. The price could do something like this as well. The price could go, guys, it's really impossible to put a timeline to these things, although it is possible to define your levels, guys. If it comes down here, you can pick it up. If it comes down here, you can pick it up as well. As guys, it is pretty much likely that we could be trending in this, well, let's just say ascending broadening wedge on top, guys. Now ascending broadening wedge on top is not a bearish pattern in a bull market. It means a continuation move is likely, but it could take a while, guys. Let's check out the momentum oscillators as well. Now the 12-hour is really choppy, guys. On the 12-hour time frame, let's just get rid of this entire analysis. The 12-hour time frame, why is it choppy right here, is because, guys, you were not able to sustain above the 60 marker. If you don't sustain above the 60, most likely you are not in a trending motion, guys. Now check this wave right here, guys. Why was Chile's trending like a fucktard, like a bulltard? Because we were constantly maintaining above the 60 on the RSI, guys. This is why it went to the upside without any stoppage. And when it really dropped below the 60, guys, this is when we really started consolidating for a while, right? Although this was a clear attempt to start trending over the 60 right here, but we could not do that again, which means that for further consolidation, guys, when you see the RSI trending above the 60 back again on 12-hour, guys, that would be the time to get long on Chile's. All right, that was a long analysis on Chile's. Now the last candidate, we have BNB, guys. This one, you don't need any introduction for that, right? BNB, the dip got ripped apart, guys. This one got bought crazy onto the $420 levels. 420, guys. Tomorrow is 420. Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna smoke some? Let me know down in the comments, guys. Let me know down in the comments if you just let me know how you would like to celebrate your 420. And guys, if you don't see any content coming out of this channel tomorrow, you should understand what's actually going on. Okay, all right, guys. You are actually clearing this trend to the upside. Holy crap, this one does not want to stop. Any dip is getting bought on BNB like madmen, guys. It's just crazy, right? To look at this price action right here in the 4 hour, clear looking dip right here, clear looking dip, guys. Who got back above this direct trending resistance line, which means that you got to be looking at some key supports onto these levels happening at the $500 levels, guys. The $500 levels is going to be quite relevant henceforth on BNB on US dollar. And guys, as far as you're maintaining these levels, as far as you're not really violating this low, to be honest with you guys, if you're not violating the $420 lows right here, you are completely fine and you're completely okay to trend to the upside all the way towards $1,000, $2,000 potentially on BNB, guys. Now, could you argue about the fact that this was the last wave? This was the last fifth wave to the upside. Guys, on the 3-day time frame, no. On the 3-day time frame, we are still in the third wave, guys. We are still in the goddamn third wave. This is still a trend under motion, guys. This is crazy. This is a crazy piece of price action, to be honest with you. Now, I am looking at Elliott waves for this entire video right here, guys. This is pretty much interesting right here, guys. This is what is happening. You are still trending on the third wave. We are still trying to find out a top, guys. This is still not topped out. This was not the top of the third wave right here, guys. The fourth wave would have been really crazily expanded. This one was not, right? First wave, second wave, B and C. The largest wave right here, guys. We are still trending. We could go here, we could go anywhere. We could simply argue about the fact that this wave could get extended all the way to $1,000 levels, and then we can think about consolidating for a very long time, aligning somewhere with the 200 moving average on the 3-day time frame itself, and then we can make that last leg to the upside all the way towards the $2,000 levels, guys. Now, this is not a financial advice. This is just me trying to have some bullish interpretations onto an asset which is extremely bullish, guys. So it could happen, it could certainly happen. Now we're standing at $550 levels as of now on an average, which means that if we do take a leg to all the way towards the $2,500 to $2,000 levels, that would be a 4x, that would be a 3x from these current price points. That would be a 300% increment in the market cap as well. So guys, if we take a look at the BNB market cap, we are standing at, well, we are standing at 81 billion. Now, if you 3x from these current price points, guys, you will be competing one-on-one with Ethereum, guys. This could really happen. Now, this could really happen. I have been constantly talking about that fact on a lot of BNB videos that I've been making, all the way on these levels, and these levels back again, guys. That could pretty much happen. The DeFi space, the NFT space is happening on BNB markets, on Binance Smart Chain as well. So, guys, and it is happening way cheaper and in a way efficient manner, guys. Have you tried PancakeSwap? It's blazing fast, guys. It's really fast. All right. You can't argue about the fact that it's faster than Radium, guys. Radium is working on Solana, and Radium is the fastest freaking DEX I've ever used, man. Radium is crazy. So in terms of use case, that can really catch up in the future. But guys, we are dealing with a BSC trend. We are dealing with Binance Smart Chain trend right now. Solana trend could happen. The Solana super cycle could happen, where Solana would start trending like BNB, guys. That could happen down the line in the future, but currently we're dealing with the BNB trend. That is why PancakeSwap and all of these assets which are happening in the BSC space, in the BSC, guys, they will constantly trend to the upside. They'll constantly trend to the upside. Now, this video is actually turning out to be pretty long. I took a look at 6 assets which are different in terms of money markets, whereas this video just simply ended up being a ramble. Most content of this video is a particular ramble. Let me just take a sip of this water. Okay, alright. We are dealing with BNB trend as of now, and it is pretty much likely we could be competing with Ethereum one-on-one, guys. That is when the real flipping takes place, and I do feel when that happens, BNB could potentially create a market top for itself, guys. Let's be honest, Ethereum is a dinosaur of all the dinosaurs, guys. Ethereum is the mother dinosaur, right? The mother dinosaur is inevitable, guys. Ethereum is inevitable, to be honest with you guys. Now, Dogecoin is also looking inevitable, as if we do want to settle in mass down the line, down some centuries, guys. Most likely Dogecoin is going to be your, well, let's just say the currency of Mars. Holy crap, this meme world with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is just madness, guys. But we are here to make some money potentially, right? Now, on the 3-day time frame, what do we have right here? We do have some confirmed bearish divergence, guys. Now, is it confirmed really? Okay, you did wick below this bullish engulf candle right here, but did you close below this candle right here? No, you did not, guys. You formulated your RSI top right here, but you never closed any candle. So on the 3-day schedule, you could be confirming your bearish divergence on 3-day time frame if you start closing 3-day candles below the $450 levels, right? Then we can talk about some potential bearish divergence being played out between this point and this point right here, and then we can look at some potential retest of the 55 simple. Now, guys, the 55 simple is quite away on the trade time frame, guys. This is quite a far-fetched opinion, guys. We are still trending to the upside. It is pretty horrendous to talk about the downside levels on BNB, to be honest with you guys. And every dip until it gets picked to the upside, your $1,000 BNB is just getting closer and closer. It looks to me like, guys, look at this dip right here. This means that people are quite interested. People are looking at Binance Smart Chain as their potential candidate for potential passive revenue as well out of their holdings, guys. This is an ever expanding ecosystem right here. This is really competing with Ethereum one-on-one, which means that this C wave is still trending to the upside. Okay, guys, this looks to me like a perfect time to wind this video up. Let me know down in the comments if you if you thought this video was quite relevant. Let me know down in the comments what do you want to see next in terms of the analysis as well. And guys, I hope to catch you guys on the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.